Social Proof family, what's going on? Before we dive into this episode, I want to drop a quick disclaimer. This interview is strictly for informational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's not an endorsement of any one company or any type of promotion. I am just bringing you the information, all right? Now, I had the chance to sit down with David Golden, the founder and CEO of Go E1U, and to talk about his vision and the business model and what's got so many people talking and people calling me trying to recruit me, right? But this is a platform that's been gaining a lot of attention, and I wanted to bring the conversation straight to you. Now, as with anything, do your homework, stay sharp, make your own decisions that make sense for you. I'm just here to ask the questions and give you the insight. All right, let's get into it. Welcome to another edition of the Social Proof Podcast, where we find dope people that did dope stuff. And today we are talking to a gentleman who is building something phenomenal. And Mr. David Golden, how are you?
I'm doing excellent, man. How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I told you earlier, this setup is amazing.
Man,
beautiful.
Thank you,
well
bro.
Done.
I appreciate it. People keep calling my phone because of you, bro.
What?
People I haven't talked to in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Dave, what's up, man? And as soon as I get that text, I kind of know what it is, man. How you been? How's the family? Cool. You heard of E1 Life? I'm like, yo, what is that? The E1U Life. Is it E1U
Life? Yeah.
Life.
Mm-hmm.
I've had so many people reach out to me.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is, David?
I think it's kind of twofold. We are an established company and we have a great opportunity for people to do something well for their families.
I love it. We're going to get into the conversation.
Sure.
I got a bunch of questions to ask. But first, just introduce yourself and what your business does.
Yeah. So I'm David Golden. I am an entrepreneur for the last 10 years, my whole adult life. We have a company called E1U Life, and we sell software and powerful AI technologies that are really meant to give everyday people the opportunity to automate their businesses or their nonprofits or whatever organization they may have.
And how long you been in kind of the AI space?
So we actually started the AI part of it maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
So what was it before that?
We had software. We've been in the software game for a long time.
Gotcha.
Even before E1U Life, we were building platforms. We were building programs for different companies, and
like SaaS.
Yeah.
Okay.
But gotcha. Beyond SaaS too. We built platforms like affiliate platforms. We built network marketing platforms for many companies. We've been doing a lot of things. We built webinar systems in the past, email autoresponders. We've done a lot of things on our own.
Do you build this stuff, or do you have because I think there's two types of people, right?
Yeah.
I'm the person, I have an idea. I don't know a lick of tech stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Yes.
But I'll have an idea like, yo, it'd be cool if this could do that.
Exactly.
And I'll go find somebody a lot smarter than me and they can go build it, right?
Yeah.
So are you the person who can actually put your hands in it and
Absolutely
build it?
Not.
No? You're
Absolutely not. Far from it. No. I have no training, no computer science, software development, nothing. But I have a great team. We have a great team who's been with us, many of them over a decade.
Got it.
Have been working for us and building different things for different clients. This one just happens to be ours.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. E1U Life, I want to start here. Is it considered affiliate marketing or is it network marketing?
We call it crowdselling.
Crowdselling.
Yes. Yeah. So instead of like you think of crowdfunding where everyone can get a little piece of an action by investing something.
Yeah.
We're crowdselling where we're letting everyone get a little piece of the profits, a large piece of the profits, I should say, by just promoting our product, right? So you can call it affiliate marketing, call it network marketing. We prefer to call it crowdselling.
All right, so I'm going to get into like how it kind of evolved to what you've created over the last couple months.
Yeah.
But how much have you paid your affiliates so far? Because it's only been 2 months since you started, right?
It's been 2 months. And to be clear, we've had affiliates well before what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right? E1U's been around for a while, and we've had affiliates in a direct selling component for many years and paid 7 figures that way. But just this past 2 months, we are well over $3 million in payouts.
You paid out $3
$3 million.
million to random people that you don't know, not random,
right.
but regular people.
Customers that have referred our product to other people.
3 million in 2 months.
3 million in 2 months.
Okay. What was the company before these last 2 months?
So we were still a software company. We just had a different model. We had a subscription based, whereas Go E1U is a credit based model. We had a subscription base where people could direct sell and earn 50% commissions.
And the product was a monthly subscription.
It was a monthly subscription.
How much was it?
$99.
So people are paying $99 a month. And for what?
A full suite of tools to build out their own, kind of do-it-yourself marketing system. So funnel builders, website builders, email autoresponder, SMS messaging, workflows so that they can, automate their own tasks inside of their systems.
Kind of like an active campaign or something.
Exactly. But very much, there's just a vast array of tools that they had available to them.
Got it.
And so that was actually one of the concerns, not even a concern, but one of the things we wanted to touch on with this credit system is a lot of people, especially when they're just starting network or marketing or business in general, or they have an organization that they want to start up, they don't need every single tool that we have to offer.
Yeah.
What we did is made it available for them to get the pieces that they need and not pay for a whole large package that they may not need the whole thing.
Got it. So when you say credit system, because some people think about like a 250 credit score or something like that. Like I just explain credit system.
So with the Go E1U platform, you're buying credits. Okay. And with those credits, we have a credit shop where you can go in and unlock different tools that you need. So like I said, a funnel builder you can unlock. You can unlock a website builder, email autoresponder, reputation manager. The same tools that we offered in the 99 package, we just broke them down so you can get the ones that you specifically need.
I got you.
Yes.
So I sign up for E1U. I'm buying credits. I can use those credits to pay for a funnel builder.
Right.
Do I have to pay every single month for the funnel builder?
Yeah. So right now you're paying every single month in credits.
Yes.
Right. You're paying in credits for your funnel builder.
Got it. Okay. This is making sense to me. I'm paying in this company for credits, almost like tokens, and I can use those tokens for whatever I want.
Exactly.
But I'm not locked into a certain amount of money every month to use the whole suite.
Right.
I see. Okay. Right. Where you come up with that idea? I mean, that's a pretty good idea.
It's something we've been thinking about for a while, and we just had the opportunity to get started in a quick way with the group that we had this idea with, and just went for it.
Got it. And it seems like we turned the corner in the last 2 months, right? So you're running a business and you weren't doing the credit system. So you say, I'm going to implement this credit system, but also a marketing side to that.
Yes.
I want to and I think this is important for entrepreneurs because it's like you make a decision and it starts to 1,000x the business.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
wild.
I just need you to walk me through that transition of this is the first idea I had, but I'm going to change or add something to my business.
Yeah.
And it takes a whole nother turn.
Yeah. So like I said, we've been in the building, the consulting and software industry for a long time. Building these kind of platforms out for other companies. And so we know the potential that it has.
Yeah.
Right. And so when we were approached by this group who've been hurt in the past by companies that may have, went away or shut down for whatever reason, they wanted something with a solid product, a solid history, and someone they could trust. And so they came to us because we've been around. This isn't our first rodeo.
Yeah.
And so that's really how it happened. It was a combination of we have a product, they have an idea for an awesome marketing system, and so we kind of combined the two, and that synergy really allowed us to take off.
Incredible. So my next question is, how many people in these last 2 months have joined your company?
Today we should be crossing 60,000.
60,000.
Yeah.
How many before you added this marketing arm?
At our peak, before we had this marketing arm, I would want to say we had at one time maybe 1,200 subscribers.
You go from 1,200 to 60,000 in
Yeah.
2 months by making a decision.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really, really fast.
Oh, it's nonsense.
And my question is, and I think I asked you earlier, what are you afraid of? Of something growing that fat, 1,200 to 60,000. I'm sure it comes with a whole bunch of things you need to consider.
Yeah. I think the first month of this was probably the scariest moment of my life.
Why?
This thing grew so fast, and I don't think anyone could have predicted the way it grew. And with those kind of numbers, you don't necessarily prepare for something like that, software-wise, server-wise, just stability, security. We had a lot of people counting on us in a very short amount of time, and we had to go back and shore things up and make sure things were firing on all cylinders, so that one, people aren't worried about what may if the cycle's down or something.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about that anymore. If they don't have to worry about their Bitcoin wallets, whether they someone can have access to them. We don't even allow people to have access to them. We had to go back and just shore things up, and that's what we did. That was the scariest moment of my life, because with all that attention, it comes the negative attention too. Of
course.
Right? People are going to be trying to, someone may try to hack the system. Someone may try to bring down the whole system. And that's what we had to go through. So it was a lot of growing pains and, some lessons learned in a very short amount of time.
And I mean, it doesn't have any sign of slowing down right now. So you're going to continue to learn lessons.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But again, I will say, thank God we have an amazing team.
Yeah.
An amazing team. I wouldn't be able to do any of this by myself.
So you have this idea, and I think we all have an idea for a really cool company.
Yeah.
But how'd you get the word out there?
So that was kind of the synergy that I mentioned earlier. There was a group that, they wanted a product. They wanted something that's sure, that's solid, that's been around for a while, and that was us. So that synergy where they can get the word out for us in this marketing arm.
So it was a group of marketers.
It was a group of marketers. Yeah. So we can let them do what they do, which is promote, which is sell, and we can focus on fulfillment, on services, on providing a great product.
That's really smart, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think as entrepreneurs, we have a good product.
Yeah.
And we think that we have to be the marketers. But you said, well, I have a product. Let me just find some people that are already good at marketing.
That's it.
To sell them and pay them a commission.
That's it. Because I'm personally I'm not a salesman. That's not my strength at all. I can run a great team and we can provide great products, but why not let someone else reap the benefits of promoting for us?
What was the marriage or the relationship between you and this marketing arm? Like, what do you like know about them? What type of relationship?
No, they approached us. Like I said, they approached us because they've been hurt by other companies, and we just provided a way. We just built the platform.
But real quick, did you already build the affiliate model that you have today?
No.
And then?
No.
So they came with the affiliate
they came
model.
with the idea. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, it works out really well.
Yeah. It does.
How long did it take for you to vet this and really understand how it works? Because I want you to show, that's why I want you to bring your laptop. I want you to show how this thing works.
Yeah.
But how long was that kind of dating period?
I'd say we met a couple times, and probably in a week or so, we literally had it up and running.
Really?
Yeah. Which is, I'm proud that we did it fast.
Yeah.
But because we did it so fast, we had a lot of issues to work through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because you can't do anything. You can't do anything perfect fast.
For sure.
You got to take your time with it. And so that's what we've done. All these past 2 months is coming back and making sure that everything is solid.
Got it. Okay. So tell me how this works, because with you having a business that, and this isn't the amount of revenue the business is making, you're just saying, I paid out $3 million.
Right.
And traditionally, just me being in the entrepreneurship space, a company who has a really, really good opportunity where people can really make money, there's always some weird stuff that comes with it.
Always.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So walk me through how this payout works and how you can do this.
Okay. Sure. Excuse me. So first thing is we transact in Bitcoin.
Okay.
Right? And we do this because it allows us to minimize transaction fees, wait times as far as, a merchant processor holding funds from sales. We do this so that we can pay people instantly.
Yeah.
So we're not holding a bag. Everyone's getting their money immediately. And
so I can't sign up with a credit card or debit card, nothing like that. I have to pay them.
There's ways. We have a MoonPay aspect where users can use MoonPay, which is it's a third party, I guess exchange you can call it, where you can buy cryptocurrency and just send it to the wallet that you need to pay.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Keep going.
So yeah, we use Bitcoin because it allows us to pay people instantly, and that's a big thing. We don't want to hold the bag. We don't want to hold other people's money, because that's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah,
always
for sure.
So if we can make sure that people are paid instantly, that they're getting their money, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, you know what? It was no disrespect to my African brothers and sisters, but a couple years ago, it's like it was the world was over. Well, Atlanta specifically. Man, it was a group of like Africans that were running this sushi something.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Where I think you give somebody some money and they hold it and they pay everybody out, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm the type of person, I'll try anything.
Okay.
I'm with it. They're like, yo, it's $100. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't gamble. I don't go to Vegas.
Okay.
So I don't do sports betting. You feel me? So yeah, I'm like, this is my sports betting kind of. So I put the money in and people's like, yo, it's a scam. It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually somebody loses track of the money because they have to pay it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And eventually I see how at some point you're using the new people's money to pay the old people. I understand that now, right? And a lot of my friends call me, yo, you're dumb for getting involved in that, right? Yeah. And I was.
Okay.
But I did it like 3 times. You know what I mean? Somebody else come with an opportunity. Hey, you said I can make what? I will try something.
Yeah.
You feel me? So after being burnt a couple times.
Yeah.
And then somebody shared this opportunity with me and they were saying the same thing. You said like, yo, it's not, it like the money goes straight to your Bitcoin account, right? And I tried it a little bit, and I made some money.
Okay,
and I was like, oh, this is really, really cool.
Let's go.
But I'm always in the back of my mind thinking, man, am I just the person at the top? And maybe somebody else gets burnt later. So explain how this works and how like this could be something long term.
Yeah. So I think there's a few areas where you have to think about in terms of that. One, the kind of things that you're talking about. It's literally trading money between people,
which is legal.
Very much so. We are selling a product. We're selling a product. We have been for years. We just allow people to earn money by selling our product. That's one. 2 is through Bitcoin. We don't have to wait. Like I said, we don't have to wait for merchant processors. But also, we have our own Bitcoin nodes, which means we handle the transactions. We don't worry about transaction fees from a third party. We handle all the transactions so that it comes to us because you're buying products from us, and then we're able to pay you out instantly by those transactions. Through that, we can solidify and make sure that, again, we're not holding the bag. There's no chance for us to run away with anyone's money. It's just not possible, right? It's not someone's not in the background clicking, okay, this person's paid, pay this person, pay this person. One, there's too many people for us to do that.
60,000 for sure. I feel like money would get lost somewhere.
Exactly. And that's what happens. And 2, it's completely automated because that's playing with money. You gotta be able to trust people, and I think the automation is what allows us to really build that trust for people.
Got it. And what is the line that makes it okay? Because I think we've seen companies that come and everything's cool, everything's on board. Like I mean, some of the greatest network marketing companies in the world, It's just a phenomenal opportunity. But somewhere along the line,
Yeah.
somebody gets upset and says, yo, this is a scam or this is a pyramid scheme. What do we learn from that? Even if like most of the stuff they're talking about is on board, like all of it's on board.
Yeah.
What do we learn from that?
I think a lot of it is what are you selling? What are you doing? Are you just selling an opportunity? Do you guys have an actual product? Are you just selling trainings? It comes down to the product and the services at the end of the day. For us,
but I think all of them have a product at some point. You know what I mean? Like you can't, because you can't live for 5-6 years in business without a product.
Yeah, right.
Except the 3 things I got burnt on.
Yeah,
except those 3 things.
That's what I was gonna say.
There was no product at all. It was trade money.
Right.
But let's say what was the travel company that went out of business? No, World Ventures. And then World Ventures, right? Y'all's in there. Y'all's making money. We're selling travel, but somewhere along the lines, FTC comes to shut it down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why though? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I think the focus for us has been, like I said, we're able to focus on the products and the services.
Yeah.
And let the marketers do their thing. With that, we've been focused on the market on this products and services. This marketing is just a new leg. And sure, we have a lot of customers, but we also have a lot of products that we're fulfilling. Mm-hmm. And they can't question that.
Got it. Okay, I'm actually had Nella go through, because I was like, when I signed up, I had enough credits. I think it was like $25, and I was like, Nella, and I had her use her credits. I said, yo, go use your credits, and I want to like see this little blog writer, because I want to have a blog, right? Yeah. And she's like, oh well, I can use the credits for the blog. I think the blog that's not monthly, right? It's just one time.
It's monthly. It's monthly. They're all monthly, and we're gonna have like yearly options, but they're all monthly. Yeah.
And I could buy more credits.
You could buy more credits.
Okay, cool. But my initial $25, it took care of like a couple months of the blog, right? Which is really, really cool. So I was like, oh, well, this is fire.
Yeah.
So I think I was looking at it from the perspective of somebody calling me saying, hey, Dave, you can make a bunch of money, versus, oh, I can have a blog, right? I can have like the system without paying $300 a month for it. And I can just do these credits.
Yeah, the whole idea is, I mean, we have awesome tools. Point blank period. We have awesome tools that literally anyone needs.
Yeah.
Anyone can use and anyone needs. If you're building a brand for yourself, if you have a nonprofit, churches, we worked with a lot of churches in the Pennsylvania area.
Gotcha.
If you have something to talk about, we have the tools for you.
Got it. All right, here's where it gets kind of complex. I say, Nella, you want to build a funnel? Well, I'm an affiliate for this company.
Yeah.
You can pay X amount of dollars and you could build a funnel.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have the credits.
Yep.
But I don't necessarily make money from that transaction necessarily. Right?
Right.
This matrix is what I'm interested in.
Yeah.
How this works.
Yeah.
Actually, could you pull it up? Could you pull up like the matrix on your laptop and how it works? We got a typo?
Let's see.
So this matrix is what's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I can make money from someone that I don't know.
Right.
So, all right, let's pull it up. Can you, explain this to me.
Sure. Okay, it's up. All right. So, so how this works is it's called a 2x3 matrix. Okay. And so when you first get started, you buy your 250 credits.
Okay.
You get what's opened up a matrix in the $25 level, which means you're going to see this in your back office, and I'll show you where that.
When I sign up for the $25, and I get my credits that I can use for my product, and it looks like that.
It looks like this. Yeah.
Got it.
When you first get started, it's going to look like this.
Yeah.
Now, what could happen is you promote the business. Mm-hmm. You start using the tools. You see, oh, this funnel builder's sick. Someone else might need this. You share your link with them. They get started. They may fall right under you. How I could do this? They may fall right there under A.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you can continue to do this and build up your own matrix.
Okay.
But there's also the opportunity for you to get what's called spillover.
Okay.
Which is when someone above you is also promoting the link, and they allow someone to fall underneath you.
Okay.
So if you think of it
real quick, those first two people, to my understanding, I don't make money from those first two people,
That's
right?
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Directly. Yeah. You don't make money from those first two people.
Okay.
Where you guys get paid is on this third line. Yep. So this last line, this third line is where our users are getting paid.
Okay.
And we're paying 90 to 95% commissions on all those sales. 90 to 95%.
So whether I place them on my third level or someone else places them on my third level,
Right.
I get paid.
Correct.
$25.
Yeah, on this matrix. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, keep going.
Now, one thing that we really thought was pretty cool of an idea was when you finish your cycle, let's say you filled all this out, you or someone, the people around you help you fill out your matrix. At this point, this is a full matrix. So we pay you on the 7 at the bottom, and that last one for a total of 8 is used to reopen your matrix.
Another matrix starts over.
It starts over. Right.
Oh.
And we do this because there's been a lot of people who have experienced, you might need like an or you don't have an auto ship. So if you haven't paid or if you haven't come back to the system and opened up your matrix again, you might miss out on whatever has happened since you filled your matrix.
Got it. Oh, do I get more credits when the board starts over?
Every single time.
So every time the board starts over.
You're buying credits.
Oh, okay. I see.
Every single time.
So when that 8th person comes, I don't get paid directly, but I'll get more credits so that I can buy more tools.
Exactly.
And it starts another board.
Exactly.
Okay.
Another matrix. Yep.
Okay. Another matrix. Okay. But what if none of that stuff came from me? Like all those little orange people?
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I mean, look, it has happened.
Yeah.
But it's not what you should be coming to E1U Life for.
Yeah.
We have great tools. We have great products. We expect you to use them. And if you want to use them to promote our products, do so, But we would never tell you that you can just pay your $25 and continue to earn for the rest of your life. That's not how this works.
Okay. So we're not selling a dream.
We're not selling a dream.
Some people like a good dream.
I know.
I like a good
wish
dream.
I could tell them we could.
That's how I got on the first 3. They was like, yo, bro, just give me the $30, bro. And it's up forever. I was like, Lambo style? He's like, yeah, you get a Lambo. $30, you get this. I'm like, oh, well, you got to wait for your turn to come around. And yeah, that was kind of bogus. So, but there's different levels.
There is, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about those.
Yep. So I don't know if I have them here, but there's a $25, 250 credit package. That's the $25.
Yeah.
1,000 credit package, $100. So we have a $25, $100, $500, 1,000, and 4,000 right now.
Gotcha.
Okay. And so you get 10 times the credits.
Got it.
So for every dollar, you get 10 credits.
Got it. How easy is it to build the funnel?
Fairly simple. It's all drag and drop. It's not like you need to be a coder or anything. It's drag and drop. Drag the elements you want in your funnel and boom, it's there.
Gotcha. So some CRMs are, or some of these programs can be like a few $100s every single month.
For sure.
Whether you use it or not.
Right.
Which I do like this credit system because I can buy what I want when I need to buy what I want.
That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. Yeah.
All right. So this does, in a way, look like a pyramid. And I know somebody's listening. I know somebody's watching. Like, yep, I know the pyramid scheme when I see one. So is there any issues with this? Because maybe there's been some like matrix. I was in a matrix with Paycation. Shouts out to Paycation. People kept falling under. And I think, is Paycation still around? Paycation? No? It's not? Did they get shut down or they just didn't have enough people? Oh, they just merged. Okay, I got you. So there's nothing wrong with this, right? For the people that are watching this.
No, I mean,
I think we've been conditioned to anything that looks like a pyramid is illegal.
That's it. You think of any organization, any business, it starts with a leader at the top.
Yeah.
And I mean, organizationally, managerially,
yeah.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? This is what it looks like. Manager managing other people. This is just how it happens to look like when you're promoting this business.
Got it. Okay. And what's the entry point where somebody could just like start out and say, I'll try it a little bit.
$25.
$25.
$25. And then we did that
though.
In Bitcoin.
Yep.
Right. But like you said, we can use a credit card if we're using something like MoonPay.
Got it.
And we have that access on the site as well. But we did that because anyone can find $25.
For sure.
Anyone can find it. I mean, sure, you might be struggling, but you could find $25 and hopefully be able to use the products to promote and earn some money for yourself.
So you could quite possibly invest the $25. You're using the tools. Then one day you look in the back and say, "Oh, I made a couple dollars. I made $100
You could, yeah.
while using the tools."
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It seems so simple, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably because it is.
I know, but
It's probably 'cause
man, once especially, and I think it's primarily us. Once a whole bunch of Black people start making money,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? In a
Yeah.
system that seems simple, it's never. It don't be right.
Yeah.
You feel me? So what could, let's say, because I know you're still developing.
Mhm.
What are some of the things you have to do to protect this
Yeah.
to make sure that it doesn't cross the line to
Yeah.
somebody having a problem?
We constantly have to stay compliant. Any business.
What is the compliance? What is
Legally,
that?
you have to make sure that we're in compliance with the law, with the regulations around selling products, paying commissions. We have to make sure we're compliant everywhere, and that's something we have to constantly grow in and evolve with as laws change, because they do constantly. Regulations change, new regulations are added. We just have to be constantly aware and constantly evolving and ready to change and make moves.
But when you say that, that kind of gives me a thought process, because when you said the laws continue to change, and what I was saying, my example earlier, like a company, all these people are doing this thing, like you should be here, it's going down.
Yeah.
Was that the world vision? Okay. So like, but if the law changes, then you have to be prepared to change with the laws.
Anybody does, yeah.
Because there's no excuse like, oh, it was cool to do it 2 years ago, but if you don't change, now I can see how somebody can come down. And if the company is too good and you make too much money, maybe they intentionally change the laws to make it a little bit difficult, because people don't like people making money for some reason.
Could be.
Okay, as I was looking at the company, I was preparing for this interview, I did see something about your dad was involved in a business and like it was some legal trouble, right?
Yeah.
And as a journalist, I'm always trying to protect my audience. Like,
Yeah.
I did see that, so I wanted to address that. What happened with your dad?
Yeah. So I'll start by saying this is an ongoing issue. So there's only so much I can say.
For sure.
It's
like an open case.
Yeah. So what I can say is, for years, like I said, we've been building platforms like the one we have for other companies. He's had many clients, and unfortunately, I think 3 of them came together and partnered up to build something together. He was the connection. He knew one, he knew the other. They needed partners, so he put them together because he wasn't going to partner with anybody.
Yeah.
He also had a connection to a software developer who could build their platform for them. Again, he's the connection. That is all.
Yeah.
And he brought them together, and they built this company, and unfortunately, it turned out to be one of those schemes you talked about. Right? So they built that company, and when they realized that it was going to be an issue, one of them went to the authorities and claimed that he worked for my father. And so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where, we have a flawed system, right? And we firmly know and believe that my dad is innocent of doing anything that he's accused of. And we're still in the process of, figuring out what's next for him. But I mean, you ask anybody who knows my dad, who works with my dad, he's never taken a dime from anybody. Never taken a dime from anybody. He would give the shirt off his back if it meant they could be warm. That's just the type of dude he is. That's the family, we were raised in. My Uncle Myron.
Yeah.
You know the stories of his parents and how they were raised. They aren't those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the reality. I mean, that's the flawed system that, we're what's the word?
It's the world we live in.
It's the world we live in. It's the country we live in.
Yeah.
I'm a proud American, but I do recognize like it's a flawed system.
Yeah. And I saw like through the research that he was maintaining his innocence for a while and then eventually pled guilty.
Right.
Which we all understand what that's like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's yo, either this or this. Which you gonna take?
What are your real options at that point?
Yeah.
You know, it's threatening not just him, but everyone around him, you know? It opens everyone up to questions and it's just not a good situation to be.
Yeah. But this company is your company.
Right.
It's not, okay,
right.
I got you.
Yeah.
Man, well, it's unfortunate about your dad. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I appreciate it.
You can only, which makes you think, well, you shouldn't have been so quick to these marketers, okay? Because you could, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I know who I am. I know who my team is. I know the products that we have. I know the services that we offer. Yeah. And if we're in control of the platform that we built.
Got it.
So we can also control the story around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to we've been doing the right thing and we're going to continue to do so.
I hope some of that $3 million was like attorney fees. Look, Johnny Cochran, just sit there. I'm just going to send you somebody here. Just make sure I'm good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I do think this is an incredible story of how, you know, people, like you're building something that a lot of people can benefit from. Yeah. You are going to be attacked.
Always, yeah.
You're definitely going to be attacked.
Recognize that.
I'm going to be attacked for this interview, especially if someone doesn't get the spillover that someone told them that. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's a scam, Dave. You said I was going to put, bruh, I'll give you your $25 back, okay? Just if you watch the interview and you was like, I'll just give you your $25 back. But I know you have to be preparing because you couldn't have known it was going to grow this fast, right? No. It's continuing to grow. Yeah. And I think the more you do good for people, the more there's a target on your back.
For sure.
And you start making some millionaires from this thing. It's like, oh, well, they've got to be doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're preparing yourself mentally and emotionally for this?
Mentally, I've been incredibly blessed to have an awesome family. Yeah. I've been incredibly blessed to have married the woman of my dreams. Oh. She is my anchor. And I mean, this wouldn't be possible without her.
Yeah. My wife too is my anchor.
Yeah.
And none of this would be possible without you. Let's figure out how to shout that out. You know what I mean? You can't one up me.
Yeah, I know.
No, it was cool what y'all was doing. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get left out. My wife too, I wouldn't have none of this.
Yeah. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. I mean, like I said, that first month was one of the scariest times of my life. We experienced so much success, but with that, all the responsibility of fulfilling what we've sold in a short amount of time and making sure everyone is getting the earnings that they got. It's a lot. It's a lot of responsibility.
How soon do I get my, like if somebody falls on that little line, how soon do I get my money?
When that transaction clears the blockchain, sent to your wallet.
Okay. And my friend Jewel called me. I said she's in town, and she said she was talking to a young lady. Is Lola here? Hey, friend, how you doing? Can you say it real quick if you don't mind? So she's like, oh, well, she runs business. Make sure she don't trip and all that. She uses a lot of the products, but also was like one of the first people or something like that.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So
Marina?
introduce slide over a little bit. There you go. All right, so all right, give me your name.
Lorena Noble, but people call me Lolo.
Lolo,
told you.
Okay, yeah. We had this whole debate whether it was Lola or Lolo.
Lolo.
You told Chart it was Lola.
Lolo. It's Lolo.
They had me worried. I thought I was calling you the wrong name for
No, it's Lolo. Some people just say it so quick, but it's Lolo.
Okay, what do you do, Lolo?
Okay, so I am an affiliate marketer. I also am in life insurance. Yes, I have a life insurance agency, and I do service clients as well with their websites and marketing needs, all compliments of E1U Life.
Hold on. You service clients with their website and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. I do. And I use
the company to build other people's websites.
Absolutely.
I'm that type of person where even if it's like drag and drop, I'm confused. for some reason. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying you use your credits to build a website for someone else?
So the way it all started, just like he said, they've been doing this for some years. I've also been a part of Ingresso Cybernetico, which was one of their, platforms in the past, made some good money. I'm all pro crypto, okay?
Sure.
So if I can find a great opportunity that pays out crypto, I'm all for it because I know the direction of the world and what's happening, with our monetary system. So I was a part of Ingresso Cybernetico, and as they evolved with other things that they've been doing, I've always wanted to know what they were doing because they're good people. They're really good people. They've helped me a lot with making money. So when E1U Life, before this model, the Go E1U Life, and they had the product suites where, you could build your websites, landing pages. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. Because again, I'm an affiliate marketer. I've been in the industry for a while.
I'm sorry, when you say you're an affiliate marketer, what does an affiliate marketer do?
So basically what they do is they promote other products, right? The great products, and they earn commissions from it. Okay.
You can make money without having to build a company.
Exactly. I don't have to do I don't have to build the team. I don't have to create the product. I just find great products and that I feel would be good for others in the marketplace. And I let them know that they're out there and I get a piece of the coin.
That's dope. I actually should have did that. Instead of like building these companies and all that kind of stuff. Like if somebody already built the company, let me just, because you got to build the company and then sell it to people.
Right.
And I'm not even that good at sales. So I've struggled along this journey.
Absolutely.
So like you just search out different products or services that you like and you market it to other people.
This is correct.
I know some career, I don't know any personally. You're my first actually I'm talking to. I know some career affiliate marketers, they make millions and they just share the different products with other people. So, okay, I think that's pretty dope. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so keep going.
So, and over the years, I've done a lot of different programs, started MLM actually, multi-level marketing is where I began. And to be honest, in the beginning, there's a learning curve trying to figure it out, which led me to, okay, there's some things I need to learn because I see people making money.
Yeah.
It's just something I don't get just yet. So I went down the rabbit hole of learning about marketing and learning about how to win and systems and things like that. When, E1U Life came out and it was a tool suite, you could build your landing pages and capture pages. And I'm like, my team can use this, right? Because I'm all about helping my team win as well, because it's no fun winning by yourself. Yeah. Although, it's fun winning, but sure. You want a team to win as well because everybody has their why and it got started for a reason. And it's because they want to win for their family. Yeah. They have goals and dreams. So, I don't want to be the only one eating. So as I started going down the rabbit hole, learning marketing and learning the tools that it takes, because in MLM, they say make a list of your friends and family. Yeah. But after you do that and you run through that, what's next? Where do you get the people from? And as I've realized, the people that are winning, they have systems. They're building a list. Oh, I get it. Yeah. So, there were tools that they're using to do that. And E1U Life had some tools that helped me do that. And they had a comp plan that was, I like to get a piece of the coin.
For sure.
So I started using E1U Life. And as they evolve, because as David said, they're always working to do better, get better for the community and so forth. And their product suites kept evolving and getting better. And so because I've been in the industry a while, I've used a lot of stuff. Like you name it, I've used it. I go to a lot of marketing events. Many of the most popular ones, I was there at their launch. You know what I mean? So as David's company started evolving and I was using these tool suites, I'm like, I don't have to pay for this anymore because it has this. Oh, it has this too. It has this too. Oh, I can eliminate this cost. I can eliminate this cost. What? I can eliminate this cost. So I just got rid of everything that I was using and I started building everything on it. So I transitioned and put my insurance business on it. So, and a lot of people may not get the power of what we have just yet because they really haven't looked into the tools. And so I started building out everything on it. Like for instance, every time I, write an insurance policy, my clients came from a piece of marketing, an ad that they saw, right? They opted in. That's Go E1U Life, the capture page, the website, the everything. E1U Life, they put their information in there. When they get a text message, E1U Life, they get an email, E1U Life. When they book on my calendar, E1U Life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even the system that they call my phone number, it's attached to the system, E1U Life, and a lot of people don't realize, like, there's so many ways that you can capture leads,
for sure.
even in the social side of things. If someone messages me, on my social platform, things like that, they come inside of my CRM, E1U Life. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest, I haven't even tapped into every single thing, but I use the things that help me in my business. So, again, I like to help people. And for a while, I started focusing on just insurance, right? For a while, because, with the affiliate side and MLM and things like that, sometimes, you can run into some issues where, like you named all these different companies that, are they around now? Or, and I got tired of like starting over.
So you've been a part of that.
Yes.
You build a team and then one day they like, it's over.
Yes. And then you got to start over. You know what I mean? That's what really made me say, okay, I'm going to focus on my insurance business, right? However, I still had a lot of colleagues and business partners that, they made a lot of money with me in affiliate marketing, and as, the world changing, hyperinflation, all of these things going on, people are like, I need to make some money. What's the, and all of these people that have worked with me in different deals, they're like, Lorena, what do you, we need to go back to this. We need to do this. And again, just like he said, like for me, I needed something that was super duper solid, right? That people could literally feel safe to be in, where this is going to be around, right? And we need a great comp plan. People like to make money, right? A lot of people run from deal to deal just for the comp plan. They do. I mean, let's be honest.
That's a fact.
However, I'm at this stage in my life and in my career where that's old to me. Like if the product isn't solid, I can't fool with it, even for the money.
No, I got you.
You know what I mean? Because I know I can win because of my skill.
First off, you're passionate. I feel it.
Yes, because I know it's good. I know what we have is powerful. And then to be able to help people that are in business, and I realized, if you just had some systems in place, right, you could grow your business more and scale. So that's when I started helping clients.
Do the tools, so is there like a tutorial on how to use this stuff?
Yeah. So we have a lot of tutorials in the back office and in inside the app. So when you unlock the tools, you get access to the app, which is where everything is housed. Yeah.
Hey, Nella, let's get this blog up next week. Okay. Can we do it? Yeah, we can do it. Okay, cool. I want to be able to use the tools. I mean, making money from the comp plan is cool, right? But sometimes I'm super hesitant to invite people to a platform, especially like using some results, because they might say, well, Dave, I'm not you and I'm not good at sales and all that kind of stuff. I do like the fact that $25 is a easy sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you want to have access to these tools, $25. And it's not a monthly automated fee necessarily, like a normal company. You got to pay the $200 a month, and eventually it becomes a bill. But if you ain't got them credits, you just can't use. It's not like an auto.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a couple of reasons for that. We don't want to be that burden, for one. two is it's really hard to do with Bitcoin. You can't set up a subscription at this point with Bitcoin.
Got it.
But like I said, we are going to be allowing the yearly subscriptions with your credits, and that'll be coming soon. But like you said, the 250 credits, you get access to some good stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Some good stuff.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm a build the little blog. Well, I'm not.
Okay.
Now I was gonna build a little blog and I'm gonna use it. And I think the easier sell is if you like a blog too.
Yeah.
You can start with $25 to see it, and you can graduate to the $100 or the $500, and you can kind of start upgrading and kind of see the fruits of that by sharing with other people.
And then at that point, you can let us do some of the work for you.
How so?
So we've been talking a lot about the tools, and again, they are amazing, but they're all do it yourself. So someone like David Chans may not want to be building a blog post or something, or maybe not want to build a funnel or something. One of the things that we do and that we're really proud of is we have done for you options. So we'll build it for you.
Really?
You give us the information that we need, and we'll build it out for you. Yeah.
How much is that?
Woo. I want to say websites and funnels start at 12,000 credits.
12,000 credits.
Which is like $1,200. That's what it kind of comes to.
Hold on. Are you okay? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
So if let's say for instance, I do enough to invest $1,200 and I get that amount of credits. I can take those credits and you'll build the website
We'll build it for you.
funnel for me.
Not me. I shouldn't say I.
Right.
Our team is going to build it. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Did you know that? You knew that? You knew that already. Why you tell me? I had no idea.
Yeah.
You know how much I paid for websites?
I know. Hey, listen, we paid for websites.
Okay, when you say funnel, like the website and then the automation, then the second and third email that comes in and all that kind of stuff?
So there are different levels to it.
Okay.
Right? So when we say funnel, we're talking specifically about the landing page, sales page, thank you, that kind of order, upsell, downsell. That's the funnel I'm talking about.
Yes.
But we go beyond that, where we can do like the email automation services, the SMS automation. We can set all that up for you. Yes.
And it's just more credits.
Exactly.
And I get credits, but I can just buy the credits, or if I'm sharing the opportunity and they're sharing the opportunity, eventually, okay, when someone falls on that level where I get paid, do those equate to credits as well?
No. So each one that you get paid, is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
No. So
that's just cash to not cash, but Bitcoin.
Bitcoin to your wallet, right? So everyone on the third line is going to be Bitcoin to your wallet. The last one, the eighth position, is going to be used to create your new matrix. So it's like you're buying more credits.
And I'm buying new credits when I...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You didn't know that. Did you? Because I got some credits in my joint. Not literally, I have credits. So I'm... Yeah. Dang, that's fine. No, you can't have... can I transfer credits?
No, we don't transfer credits.
You can't
unfortunately.
Have my credits. Sorry. This is dope.
Yeah.
This is dope.
Yeah.
I'm actually... I was a little reserved.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because everybody has opportunities and things of that nature, but I actually think this is a really, really cool business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just so scared about the people that's going to make money and why people are going to be attacking the people who make money.
Yeah.
I just know how this internet stuff works.
It's how it works. It's how it works.
Man.
We're going to do our part on being compliant.
Yeah.
Company-wise. And we would expect our affiliates to be proud and represent our products well as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my credits. Yes. You don't have to do it, Ella.
You should.
We're good. We're good. I'll use my credits.
Yeah. We don't have a blog.
How do I use
we don't
my
have a blog.
You said what?
No, they don't have a blog.
We don't do the blogs for you.
Okay, you're back on. Okay. you're back on for the blog. But that funnel.
Yeah.
I got some I have an ebook funnel that I need. I built it years ago. I didn't build it, but I paid a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I want to say I paid maybe $7,500 for.
I believe it.
It's the landing page, the like a little order bump, and then a downsell.
Yeah.
The joint was like 7,500.
I believe it.
And they'll build design. They're good with design too.
Oh yeah.
Can you show me something that's been built?
Yeah.
I need a visual, man. I need a visual, bro.
Am I connected?
Fire. All right, is he still connected? I want to see a website that's been built with the program.
So this is one of our users who is promoting something called Meme Coin, and with this, I don't really know. I'm not too savvy with what Meme Coin is, but we built this out for them so that they could collect leads and send them to their affiliate link from here.
If I'm gonna be honest, when I told Nella to like use this link and the $25, I was like, yo, you can make some money. But I didn't realize I honestly didn't realize the power of what's happening here.
Yeah.
That's a dope website. So you'll build a website, I give you the words, the copy, and all that kind of stuff. So when someone signs into that, or they put in their information,
they're opted into that person's CRM, so they have the contact, they have. Again, we can set up the email system for them, but if they have an email automator set up, then they start getting the emails, send them to wherever the next step is for them.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Show me another one. Give me another one. I want to make sure this one wasn't luck. Show me another one, man. I need to see what's going on.
This, I actually don't know too much of these. This is a user. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you guys know who this is, Bella Grace.
Make it a little bigger.
Oh. This is a user who combines affiliate marketing with influencer marketing. So like social media marketing, and I guess she's teaching people how this works.
Yo, actually, okay. I have a webinar funnel, and it doesn't look this good.
Okay.
No, shouts out to the person that built it. It's fine. It's great. It's great. It just this is really nice.
Yeah. We try to keep it clean. How
long does it take?
So we say we should be ready in 5 days. Often done in 2 or 3. Yeah.
All right.
Depending on the capacity we're at with all the orders. But.
All right, man, sign me up, bro. Sign me up. You know, that's why you feel like somebody trying to convince you, but you're like, all right, man, just sign me up, bro. I'm ready. This is dope, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you.
This is dope.
We're super proud of it.
I can see the last few years of you building what you've been building. Is paying off because this is a real service.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially when you're building a website for somebody.
Yeah. And
you give the person that's getting their website built an opportunity to make money through sharing it and affiliating it and kind of like a group economics type joint. This is fire.
Yeah.
By the way, you can also, just like you, I'm assuming when they comment E1U Life automation's gonna fire. You can do that with E1U Life.
No.
Yeah.
So I use ManyChat, and I think I'm at like
I used to use ManyChat.
You don't use it no more?
Yeah, I used to use ManyChat. You won't need ManyChat if you have
really?
Yeah. Do you see? That's why I got rid of everything. A lot of people ask why I've been so successful so quick. But it's because I actually use the products, so I know the power of them, and I know what they can do for any entrepreneur, any business owner, anyone who has a goal, dream, trying to build something, build a course, sell a book. It doesn't matter what it is. You can do it all here. The automations, everything.
Wow.
And so you won't need ManyChat. I used to use ManyChat. Yeah.
So this, and I think I'm at $30 a month. Is it $30 a month? I think I'm using 30. How much is ManyChat? How many credits?
So that would come in the social media marketing and I think it's in through the social media marketing.
Oh, so it's a social media marketing suite that you can buy some credits.
Yeah, Planner, you won't need Hootsuite, all that kind of stuff anymore
I need to look
either.
back here.
What? Yeah, come on, man.
Yo, listen. Do whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
To protect us.
Yeah. That's the whole idea.
America hate, and not even America, but just people in general, they just hate successful black men. And they hate when successful black men are helping other people.
Yeah.
Yes.
They hate it. That's, bro, you know what all I do is I interview entrepreneurs and I try to get the game that they otherwise, like they would never meet you, right? So I'm inviting you. I've been attacked so many times.
Yeah. I
by
believe it.
delivering information.
I believe it.
And I met a guy yesterday at my guy's birthday, and he was like, "Man, bro, I'm actually here because of you." And I get this a lot of times. They're like, "Yo, I started watching the Social Proof podcast, and it helped me become an entrepreneur. And I'm starting to learn. I'm inspired, and I see people that are just like me, and they become successful, and it gives me the motivation to say I can do it too." And I've seen people make my man Smitty, he makes millions of dollars a year. He said he remembers being at his house watching Social Proof podcast every day.
Wow.
And he's just watching these interviews and conversations.
That's incredible.
People attack me for that.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
That's the reality though, right?
Isn't it?
Super unfortunate.
And then it kind of makes me kind of afraid to highlight certain people and and bring people to game, because if I say go start a business and they start a business and the business doesn't work, then it's my fault, right?
You start a business.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it actually makes me shrink sometimes to say, hey, I need to slow down for the few people that hate me versus the tens of thousands of people that I'm helping.
Yeah.
So I say all of that to say, just continue to do what you do, man.
That's the plan, man. That's the plan. We won't let bad apples, for lack of a better word, determine the way we move. We're going to continue to work.
Last question.
Yeah.
So 60,000 people, there's a lot of people that are going to go around and maybe building the business the wrong way. I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Where it's just someone that's watching this says, "Oh, yo, you can go make $1 million tomorrow.
Yeah.
All the spillover just falls upon you. You make the money, right?"
Yeah.
And then they tell the wrong person that, and the wrong person tells the wrong person that, and they say, "Oh, that's your fault."
Mm-hmm.
How do we prevent that? I don't even know if we can.
I mean, we can't stop people from doing what they're going to do, one, but we can be very clear how we operate.
Yeah.
Right. And we can be upfront with saying, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
If you're going to earn here, it's going to be because you've promoted, you've done the work. You're not going to, sure, you can earn a couple bucks from some spillover, but the message is that if you're going to earn, it's going to come because you worked.
Yeah.
There's not much, again, we can't stop people from doing what they're going to do. People are going to people.
Yeah, for sure. This is incredible. David, thank you so much. Is there anything we didn't touch? Anything we didn't touch? Anything we didn't talk about? I think we went to the tools. Oh, yeah, so you're doing live meetings?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and I heard you going on tour.
Yes.
Yeah,
was it too soon?
It was too soon, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to be talking about that Wednesday. I'm going live on YouTube. On Go, I think it's Go E1U Life is the name of the channel. I'll be live talking to the company and discussing where we're going forward. One of the things we're going to talk about is the live events that are going to be coming up.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You going on tour? No? Too early? Too soon?
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm a really good host.
Are you?
Yeah,
I could tell, clearly.
Yeah,
You've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, you should like, if you're going to do the events, you should let me host
I would love to have you.
How many credits? Oh, yeah, I need some credits. I need, a little million credits. Don't that join in my little back office. Let me get that. This is awesome, man. But yeah, congratulations on all that you're doing. And I know it's kind of young and early right now, but I believe even this interview is going to be a good tool for the 60,000 people to say, "Oh, this is our CEO." Yeah. And I think through this conversation, we could feel your heart.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We can see that you are really looking to help and just offer something amazing to the world.
Yeah.
So
this
would be very valuable. Shouts out to Jules. She's over here. She's helping a lot of people that somebody you want to be connected with. So just whoever shared this with you, I feel like I'm in network marketing right now. Whoever shared this with you, get back to the person get back to the person who invited you. So do that, man. But thank you so much, Dave. Anything we didn't cover? Anything we need to?
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. And I'm actually going to hit on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency first.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
we all know, like Lolo said, if you're paying attention, you can see where the world is going
For sure.
as far as payments, as
Mhm.
far as wealth storage.
hmm
One of the things that President Trump has done, hate him or love him, he's ordered to build a Bitcoin reserve, meaning that this country, the United States of America, is going to start holding Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in their reserves the same way they did gold.
Oh, wow.
The same way they did gold. Yes.
That's incredible.
It's incredible because, I mean, what we're doing is we're transacting in Bitcoin, but the whole idea of transacting in Bitcoin beyond just, being able to pay people very fast is Bitcoin is a great way to store wealth.
Yes.
It's been it's volatile, which, if you're in it for a short time, that can be scary. But if you're in it to make, moves generationally for your family, this is a great place to store wealth. And we just provide a way for people to earn it instead of buy it.
So you can earn it and store it as it continues to grow.
Right.
Oh, because the money goes straight to my Bitcoin wallet and it sits there until I take it out.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay. I have Coinbase, so I rock with Coinbase.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I think some of the Bitcoin has, over the last couple of days, Bitcoin went up, and the money that was, sent to my wallet, it grew a little bit.
There you go.
So I was like, okay,
there you go.
go crazy.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Okay. All right. Well, was there anything else? Did we miss it? We're good?
The AI deal. That was a good point, Jules. There in the past decade, we've all experienced AI in our lives for more than a decade, for a very long time.
Yeah.
Through other companies, but in recent years, it's become available for us to productize, to use, to ChatGPT. OpenAI allows you to use their code to build your own AI products.
Yeah.
So anyone can go to YouTube and figure out how AI works, how to use AI to automate something, to tell their story, to build their websites, to write their copy. Anyone can use it. What we've been able to do in these past 3 or 4 years is really master, and I won't say we master, but we're continuing to master. We'll never perfect it as it continues to evolve. But we've been able to take advantage of the resources that have been made available to everyone to really now provide a resource to the people so that they don't have to learn it. They can just experience it and gain from it themselves.
Love it. Love it. I love it. Man, thank you so much for stopping by. I flew all the way here.
Thanks, man.
Just
Thank
to
you.
sit with little old me and educate me on the
Little old
future
me.
of the world. But yeah, man, if you can, let everybody know how they can contact you and then leave us with a word of wisdom.
Oh, man. What's my Instagram? Oh, man.
Dang, that just made me trust you more.
Yeah. I don't use much social media. You can search my name, David Gold. I'm sure you'll find me eventually. Word of wisdom. That's a fun one. Okay. First off, I appreciate you and having me and my wife, and it's been amazing in Atlanta. Getting started in any company it's a bit of a risk. I appreciate the fact that you guys are here doing your homework, and that you're going to continue to research and look at the company before you make any moves. It's important that you know who I am, who the company is, what we've done, and I'm super proud of where we are. Before you make any moves, just make sure that we're the right fit for you.
Absolutely. All right, give me another one, man. Yeah, listen, Myron would have killed that part.
Yeah,
Okay? I need you to go on and run it back.
I
You
know,
got
I'm his nephew,
you
but
got that Myron golden name. Come on with it. Give me a word of wisdom for the entrepreneurs.
Listen, man.
Myron's so good.
He's a legend.
Yes.
He's a legend.
He really is.
Man, I know them family reunions is lit, bro. Between you, Myron, like I had Mark on here, and Mark helps people buy and sell businesses. Shouts out to Mark, man. That golden
they're
family,
big fans
man.
of you. Big fans of you.
All right,
Couldn't
so you
stop
want
saying good things.
give me another one, bro. Give me another one. Come on,
All
you
right.
got this.
Okay. Dang, David. Put me on the spot.
You know what? The fact that you have it, that makes me like you even more.
Does it?
Listen, man. All right, forget all that stuff. Don't even stand on stage. I just want you back in the seat. You just keep quarterbacking stuff. And
That's my job, man. Listen. Like I said earlier, it's part of the synergy, right? I'm not a salesman. I'm still new to like being this public, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a new space for me, and I'm loving it, and I'm enjoying learning. And but that synergy is allowing people who've been here
mm-hmm.
to do that for me and to tell my story and tell the company's story. And so
That's
while my team can build and produce.
That's good, man. Go.
Okay, that's a good one.
No. Hey, don't even say nothing fancy. You too fancy, okay? You're good. We're going to end it right there, man. Thank you so much, David. Yeah, I know people looking at David like, I like that guy. You're just a likable person, man.
I appreciate it,
for
man.
sure. But man, thank you so much for stopping by. Listen, y'all, do yourself a favor, man. Keep following what this brother's doing. And you know, one, I think it's important to get ahead of what's happening in the crypto space, but two, it's important to get ahead of what's happening in the AI space and understanding how these tools work. Lolo says something that I just can't even stop thinking about. It's like, all right, well, I'm building an agency, building out a website, but I'm using the software from this other company. So you're white labeling essentially the company, right? Absolutely. And the company is on a platform that allows you to offer these tools. So I was like, dang, I want to start a little I'm gonna stop. My entrepreneur brain be going. You hear me? I'm like, oh, I'm about to do that. Start building out websites for people. But this is incredible. So now just like start getting in the space of artificial intelligence and funnels and all the stuff that you need to grow your business, but also go get you some social proof, meaning go build something, build it really, really big, but come back to your community to teach them how you did it. It's the only way our community grows. We out. Peace.